Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic and Mea Maxima Culpa. I forgot to do this puzzle yesterday when it was Jessica Shaham's birthday, and I sincerely apologize. Now, hang on though, really big news. We have reached the 5,000 Patreons level. That's big news, not just for us, but because it allows us to release, as promised, the Murder Mystery Hunt, curated by Alison No Feet McGee, several brilliant authors involved. I have failed to prepare myself by having a list, but you will see them. If you go to Patreon, you can download this hunt. You don't actually have to be a Patreon for this one. Just go to our site. It's on the link under the video. Obviously, if you'd like to join Patreon, you're very welcome. We'd love it if you'd support the channel if you haven't already. But this hunt is a free one, effectively. And Simon will have told you what prize we're giving. I'm not sure if it's a piece of merch or if we have some other plan, or whether, I don't even know whether it's for the quickest solver or a solver picked from the hat, which seems to be a slightly more popular method. But that hunt is now available on Patreon, hurrah. And do check it out. And I mean, don't forget Jovial's unbelievable 20 puzzle extravaganza, Jovial's remarkable, what do we call it? Sudoku relay, effectively called Something for Everyone. Now, both hunts, if you like, are quite approachable. There's really nothing absolutely rock hard in them. That said, I found one of the puzzles in the Murder Mystery Hunt difficult, but you may not, and the testers apparently didn't. So have a go at that. It's all great stuff, absolutely new. We love to keep fresh content coming on Patreon, and on the channel we've got Shai's setting video, which is incredible. Have a look at her explaining the setting of a puzzle we did on the channel a while ago, a classic. I don't think we've had a classic Sudoku explained before. Was it Valtari? I think it was. Brilliant stuff. So loads going on, as always. We've got a new podcast episode soon. We've got apps a go-go. They're all on the link under the video, and you can play this puzzle there as well. And the backstory, well, Jessica and Ransk are brother and sister, and amongst the most prolific solved constructors on the channel. And Ransk, remember, if you do, a couple of months ago got engaged, and Jessica sent us a puzzle on the day, and we did it immediately to commemorate that and to welcome her future sister-in-law into the family. And Ransk has responded by noting Jessica's forthcoming 40th birthday, which was yesterday, and sending this in good time, and then I forgot it. So sincere apologies, but very happy birthday, Jessica. Hope this slightly makes up for it. Jessica has always been very understanding, especially when I accidentally said that her puzzle was by subtitle, and she's adopted it as a nickname. Brilliant stuff. Now, what is going on in this puzzle? Right. Normal Sudoku rules apply. That's good. A single orthogonally connected region must be shaded. So that could look something like this. Would that be orthogonally connected? Not quite. That would then. So it could look like that. That's just a random orthogonally connected region that we could end up shading. Circles are not shaded. Digits in circles show the number of surrounding cells that are shaded. So if this was an 8, all of those cells would be shaded. If it was a 1, only one of them would be. Fair enough. That's a kind of snake type rule. Squares are shaded. The digit in a square is the number of shaded cells that cell sees, up, down, left or right, including itself, until reaching an unshaded cell. Well, I misunderstood this rule when I was putting it into the software. Right, until reaching an unshaded cell. So what I'd been imagining this was doing is counting 1, 2, 3, 4 itself, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 maybe shaded cells that it could see. That's not right. What it is actually doing, well, let's have a look at this 7, is counting the number of shaded cells that it can see. So it could be those 4 and those 3. And this is a cave rule. I don't know if you're familiar with the logic puzzle cave. That's basically how numbered cells in cave puzzles work. So you kind of imagine this cave here of connected cells. Let's just do a random one. And would this number be a 7? No, this would actually be a 6 in this cave. Look, if we make that there, now it is that 7. I think that's what I just showed. This isn't quite a 9 because it would be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it would be a 9. So the cave puzzle shows, any number given in the cave puzzle shows the number of cells it can see in a straight line. So that is understandable, but it's not looking past a block. This 7 isn't looking over to those 2 cells to see them. So that's how cave rules work, and that's what's applying to the square cells, whereas the circles have kind of snake rules where they're not on it. Okay, well, there we go. Those are the rules. Good luck with that. Let's hope that the pencil puzzle part of the Sudoku isn't too hard, because we're a bit more used to the Sudoku parts of Sudoku. Anyway, do give it a try on the link under the birthday. Happy birthday, Jessica. I'm again, as I say, one more apology for not being on time, but here we go. Let's get cracking. And let's start by... the circles are unshaded, so let's colour them all unshaded, which we will make green. Then the squares are all shaded, so we will shade in purple. Ooh, there's another green one. Okay, that is not, even though it's a number, it's just a given. Okay, so there's a start to our shading. The purple is all shaded, right? So the purple is all orthogonally connected. So this cell up here would die if it doesn't get to come out through here. So it's got to connect up. This one here has to come out and connect up. This one must come out at least one. I don't know whether it connects there or somewhere down here. And here we don't know. It could connect either or both sides of this circle. But that's a start. We've got a few more cells shaded now. This 1 means that one of these only is purple. This circle here sees 2 shaded cells already, a maximum of 2 more. So it's going to be 2, 3, or 4. This one sees 3 and a maximum of 2 more, so it's 3, 4, or 5. This one actually sees 3 there and a maximum of 2 more, so that too is 3, 4, or 5. What about this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't see both of those because that's only a 1. So maximum of one of those and that, so it's 4, 5, or 6, and we don't quite get a triple there. Oh, look at this cell. This cave cell, it's bounded on the left and right by circles. So it sees 3 in a line and maybe that one. So 3 or 4 there. Oh, this is a 7. Well, that everything it can possibly see has to go purple. Okay, that's good. Oh, and this 9 is... the only 9 cells it can possibly see are the whole of column 9. So that's an absolute giveaway if you spot it. This 9, well, it's seeing 3, 4. Well, it's clearly got to pick up that. Now it's seeing 4, 5, 6. So it's got to go there for 7. It can't stop there on the right. It's got to go all the way through, and that does the full 9. So this is green. Oh, we knew this one was going to be one single purple, so that's green. Let's just keep going. Right, this 7 needs... okay, the maximum it could see is 8 cells. So we need to lose 1 from an end. It's clearly got to be from that end. So all of those are purple, and that's green. This 7 tells us that one of these is purple. Okay, this number must be known. It sees 6, 7, 8. This number is not known at all because we don't know especially about that. However, it already sees 4 cells. Not that helpful. This one already sees 7, and it can't be a 9, so that's 7 or 8. Oh, don't know there. Right, this will never get to more than 1 or 2. We'll go back to the circles. This one, 1, 2, or 3, I suppose. This one, 3, 4, or 5. It might actually be worth just filling these in and seeing if we get any doubles or triples. This is going to be 5 and maybe 1 more. This is 3 and up to 2 more. I don't really want to put anything in that because the maximum is for 7. The minimum is just those 2, so it could be, well, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Now this already sees 7, and there's an 8 in the box, so 7 it is, and that is green, so that it can't see an 8th. Now that didn't change this. It changes. Doesn't change that. This will decide whether that's a 7 or an 8. Okay, what about this? This already sees 5, maximum of 7, but it can't be a 7, so it's 5 or 6. This one sees 4, and it sees the same number extra that does. Okay, so it's 4, 5, or it can't be 6 because if those two were both cells, that would be a 7. Right, so it's 4 or 5. Now what about this? It sees 3 at the top and up to 2 at the bottom. Oh, hang on. So that's 3, 4, or 5. Is it? 1, 2, 3. Yes. So that's a triple. Ha! So we get a 2 here. That shades both of these green. Oh, now we know that this one is a 3. That means this one has to be a 4, and that is purple to make the 4 work. This one has to be a 5, and that is purple for 2 reasons, to make the 5 work and to let that purple get out. Now this is somewhere between 1 and 3 maximum of purple cells it's touching. This one... Oh, let's start here. This already sees 5. It could get up to 7. No, it can't be a 7 because of that 7 by Sudoku. So that's 5 or 6. Now, that means that both of those are not purple, or it would be a 7 and clash. And if both of those aren't purple, then everything here is cut off. Got to be. That's all cut off. This is still 5 or 6, but now this is 3 or 4. This is known as a 2. I'm in the wrong mode. As a 2. This is known as a 1. 3 or 4, yeah, depending on whether there is one there. These are 2 apart. 2, 3. There's not going to be much Sudoku left at the end. Oh, look. This can't be 4, and this can't be 3. This can't be 5. That's much more helpful. Right, 6 there. To make up the 6, this is purple. That doesn't tell me whether it stops this being a 3. Now I've got a 4, 5 pair. So that's not 4, 5, or 6. This is a cave cell that is 2 or 3. So only one of these 4 white cells is going to go purple. That is what it means, yes. Only one of them. So this can't get up to 3. And we've got a 1, 2 pair. Can that be the 1? No, that cannot be the 1. Because for that to be a 2, that goes purple, and that can't be 1 then. So that's the 2 in the 1, 2 pair. That's the 1, and that means this is green. And that means this is purple to make the 2 work. And that's filled up a 3 here, so that is decided. These two have to go purple to keep it down, green, sorry, not purple, to keep it down to 3. That is decided. It sees 4 purple cells. These are 1 apart, and I don't know which. That is 3 or 4, depending on whether that is purple. This still hasn't... Oh, this one is known. That is a 4. So this is a 5. That's a 6. We could almost finish the shading now. This is purple to make the 6 work. That makes this a 4. This 5 requires both of these to be purple, I think. This number is known. It is a 7. Yes, that's all. Oh, what are you doing? That number is a 7, right? Yeah, that is now seeing a 6. So that's a 5, that's a 4. This is green to make those numbers correct. We've still got one of those. 4 there makes this a 3. That's very pretty as a finish to the colouring. This is now, we've got the 3 purples, so that's green. That makes this cell a 5. And still one of these is right for the 7 and one is wrong. Oh, what are these numbers? I don't know what... Oh. This would be a 4 if that was green. So bingo, that's purple. That's green to make the 7 work. That's all the colouring done. Now we can fill in the last few squares. This one is a 6. This one sees 4, 5, 6 as well. This one sees 4, 8. And that is all the squares and circles done. And now we just have a bit of Sudoku left to finish. We've hardly done any. I feel a bit guilty about that. 3, 8, 5. That box finishes easily enough. We've got 6 and 2 to put in there. This is a 1, 3, 9 triple. That can't be 3. 7 and 1 get placed down here. 4. 8 and 9. It's all very easily resolved. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 4, 3. Oh, 1 in one of those cells. There's no negative constraints. Let's not even bother thinking about those. Okay, what am I missing now? 7 in the bottom row has to be there. So then we've got 2, 3, and 5 still to go. Don't know. 7, 1, 4, 8. A 1 in box 4 has to be there. So that's where 5 goes in that box. Then 9 and 8 are placeable. Let's try and take it across into box 6. We've got 1, 2, and 3. So there and there. We've got 3, 6, and 9 to go in row 5. We've got 1, 8, and 9 to go in row 6. Those two obviously can't be 9s. Let's have a look at the top row. Right, 5 there. 7 and 6 are disambiguated. That 6 gives us a 6 in column 3. We can do a 2 and a 3 there. We can do 9 and 4. I thought I'd gone wrong. 1 and 7 can be filled in. We've got 2, 6, and 8 to go here. We'll get to them in a moment. Let's have a look down here. 3, 4, and 5. So that's a 4 with a 3, 5 pair around it. This is 2 and 8. Then we've got 9 and 1. That gives us an 8 here, which stops this being 8 and stops that being 1. That has become a 9 thanks to the 1 at the top. So even the odd stormtrooper spots a rebel every now and then. 2, 1, 9, 7, 6. That is a naked single 8. That'll do. That's a naked single 3. That fixes the 5, 3 pair. 4 there. 2 and 5 go in. And there really hasn't been a lot of Sudoku to do in this puzzle, which, I mean, it's a nice change of pace in some ways. The puzzle was really all in the finding of the cave and snake cells. So there we go. That is the solution to the puzzle. But Rank's email said that the shading was relevant. Yes, it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is change the color of that bit to red, and of this bit, that's not it, there we go. And now you will see, let's make all the green unshaded as it should be for the puzzle. And there we can see JS40, happy 40th birthday to Jessica Shaham from her brother, and indeed from us at Cracking the Cryptic. Thank you very much for following us. As always, do check out the Patreon content, and hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.